Hey, welcome again. Welcome again. Welcome to Ebusiabi YouTube channel. I'm so happy to meet you guys once again here. Let's give thanks and praises to God Almighty, the Almighty Architect of the universe, right? Omnipotent God, the omniscient God, the omnipresent God. He is the creator of all things. He is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. He is the reason that this day has been possible for us to come and meet here, for you to come and view this video here. So once again, I welcome you all my fans around the world. I'm so proud of you. I mean, I cannot thank you enough. I'm very grateful to all of you guys for patronizing this YouTube channel. I mean, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and share. Please subscribe, like, and share. And also hit on the notification button, okay? So that when we drop in any new videos, you'll be the first to receive it. My old friends, like you already know, this channel, I mean, I stumbled on this. I didn't really plan on being a YouTuber or blogger or anything. But some of us is because of our passion for politics. I mean, not just passion to be a politician or anything, but our passion to push for the right things to be done in our communities, in our societies, in our countries, on our continent, in this world. That is why some of us are where we are right now. So basically, what we treat you to on Ebusiabi channel is politics. For now, it is mainly Ghana politics, African politics. Once in a while, we make references to, American politics. Yes. So now, basically, we're doing politics, and I know I've been treating you guys to some delicious cookings. You know how to cook some delicious, sumptuous African meals. And like I said earlier in my previous videos, next weekend I'll be making apapransa. I'll be treating you to apapransa for the Thanksgiving holidays. And also, like I've said before, in good time, I'm going to treat you to some food, social issues, like how to deal with family pressures and stuff like that. Yeah, so once again, welcome Akwaba to Abusiabi YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, and share. So, there's a lot. There's a lot on the table today. There's a lot, but we have to take everything little by little, bits and pieces, however you want to call it. Yeah, I'm very grateful to all my critics. I'm very grateful to all my critics. I mean, in this world, if you don't have anybody criticizing you, then you are not a human being, or then you are not doing something right. If you don't have somebody criticizing you, then you are not doing something right. I mean, I'm very grateful to all my friends, my family, loved ones, all those criticizing me on social media that I have fallen out from the MPP party. By the way, our main agenda for this year is to share our opinions so that the word that come out of here will reach all four corners of the world so that come December 7th 2024, December 7th, just next month, December 7th, 2024, Ghana is going to the polls. And for some of us, we believe that it is time for the MPP government and the NDC party to be booted out of the Ghanaian politics. Why do I say this? I'm saying this because the MPP and the NDC government, they have taken turns to rule Ghana over the last 32 plus years. And Ghana as a country is declining in terms of everything you can think of. The economy is declining. They give excuses that it's COVID, it's Ukraine, Russia-Ukraine war. But that can't be when all over the world is suffering from Russia-Ukraine war, and all over the world suffered the COVID-19. So it is not a question of the Russian-Ukraine war or COVID-19. It's a question of poor management, mismanagement, and greed on the part of our our politicians and their cronies. So once again, to my people criticizing me on social media, I'm very grateful to you. I mean, I love criticisms. I love criticism. I know I'm a human being. Of course, I cannot be perfect. But one thing that I know is that I'm doing something right. I'm doing something right in the sense that I have been able to break away or break the jinx of my Stockholm syndrome. Yes, Stockholm syndrome, I explained to you before. Stockholm syndrome is basically a situation where, like, this is an incident that happened in Sweden, Stockholm, Sweden, where armed robbers went to rob a bank, and at the end of the robbery, after the police and the robbers got into a negotiation and they arrested the robbers, these robbers had to be sent to the court. But even some of those who were held hostage by the robbers, they sympathize with the robbers, the armed robbers, after listening to their story. Why would you sympathize with an armed robber? Because the hostages, they develop some emotional attachment to the robbers. It's just like being in a bad marriage, a bad friendship, a bad job, but you think, oh, if I leave this job, oh, my boss is going to be sad, my boss is going to be this, or because of what you get from the job. Of course, you get paid when you are working. Or a typical scenario is maybe you are in a bad marriage, your husband is maltreating you, or your wife is maltreating you. It could go both ways. If you don't leave the marriage, it will get to a point that you may die. So you need to break that Stockholm syndrome. And I'm very grateful that I've been able to break that Stockholm syndrome between myself and the MPP government. For some of my critics to say that I'm a fallout, I'm fallout, yeah, but I keep it real. I keep it real, man. I keep it real. Yeah, everybody, I mean, those who know me in my family, my friends, they know I keep it real. I mean, I don't mean words, and I don't care. When I was in Legon, some of my colleagues would say I'm not diplomatic. Well, it's keeping it real being means not diplomatic. Then so be it. But um um I want to give you the trick to being realistic. Why am I able to sustain my realism? I'm able to sustain my realism because I stay healthy. I stay healthy. I stay healthy. I eat well. I drink water. I exercise. I eat fruits. I eat vegetables. And one point also is I think about other people. You know, if you want to be objective in your reasoning, you have to think about your next door neighbor. You have to think about your next door's neighbor's neighbor. I mean, you have to be somebody who cares about people. I'm not a selfish person. I'm not a greedy person. So that is one of the reasons why I'm able to break that jinx of the Stockholm syndrome from this MPP government in Ghana. Yes, I mean, it is a fact. It is a fact. If you are a member of the MPP now, I don't know. I don't know what attracts you to the MPP government, this present MPP government. What attracts you to this president? They have no shame. They have no shame. If this present MPP government, and especially if Dr. BAWUMIA, had any shame or has any shred of conscience left, you shouldn't even be able to stand in front of the Ghanaian people to ask them for their votes. Dr. BAWUMIA, if he has any shred of conscience left, or if he had any shame, he should be ashamed of himself to even stand in front of the Ghanaian people to ask for their vote. Why am I saying this? What did Dr. Baumia say in 2016? What did Dr. Baumia say? When your fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. 2016, the exchange rate was $1, let's say 4 cedis. What is the exchange rate now? What is the exchange rate now? And I know that some of you think we just come on social media because we have a computer so we can talk and blah. That is not the point. Maybe you have been living in America for so many years now. You have not even sent a pen. I mean, you have not even sent an iron to go and clear at the Tema Harbor. We have not even sent a bicycle, a chair. I mean, whatever, name it. If you do business at the port, you will understand why. You will understand why the exchange rate or the forex is very important to some of us. If you clear things at the goods, if you clear goods at the port, you understand why. Some of us, the exchange. Recently, I'm shipping a few things to Ghana. You know how much I have to pay to ship them for real? I'm shipping a few things, and my old car I was using. Do you know how much I have to pay to clear just one car? Over $11,000 just to clear one car. Ask yourself, how many cars are cleared at the port daily? What do they use this money for? What do they use this money for? You know, and for some of us, we when we belong to the MPP, we had a reason. We had a reason why we followed the MPP at the time. As far back as 92, 96, even 2016, I bought my own plane ticket. My own plane ticket to be a party agent, just to see Nana Akufo-Addo become the president. Because some of us thought that Nana Akufo-Addo was the best person to lead Ghana, to the next level. What do we say now? What do we say now? There are no jobs in the country. There are no jobs in the country. These politicians steal monies and hide them under their beds. There are no jobs in the country. These politicians, instead of using the monies to create jobs, they use the monies to buy cannabis, weed, and distribute to the youth. Think about this. Think about this. I wish the body, the G8, G20, whatever, will ban all African politicians from traveling to Europe and America to seek for medical attention and all of that. Why, if MPP is claiming that they've built hospitals, why do they travel outside Ghana to seek medical attention? Is that not hypocrisy? Is that not hypocrisy? Is that not hypocrisy? In my last video, I centered it around Donald Trump, the president elect, when he assumes office, he should ban birth tourism. Why should the politician and their cronies in Ghana, who have access to everything, when their wives are pregnant, they bring them to America to deliver here so that they get American citizenship? Then they get everything, all the goodies that is in this world. Why would the politician bring their girlfriend, their concubines to America to deliver their babies if they have developed Ghana? Ask yourself why. You are in some village. Even if you are not in a village, you are somewhere following MPP blindly. What do you gain from MPP? For all I may know, you are watching me, and even you don't have a job, you don't have no savings. Gain from the MPP. What do you get from the MPP? How has the MPP bettered your life? I mean, day in, day out, we get calls, we get mails, we get text messages from Ghana. Life is hard, life is this, life is that. Ghanaians, if life is hard, which we know it is hard, then go and do the right thing. Come December 7th, 2024, vote for Nana Kwame Bediako of the New Force. Vote the MPP and the NDC out. The last 32 years, these guys have run Ghana down. Look at our sports. Look at the Black Stars now. What is the situation of the Black Stars now? Ghana used to be a beacon of hope in Africa. Now Ghana has become a laughing stock. Are you happy about that? Are you happy about that? Ghana used to be a beacon of Africa, but now look, excuse me to say, our brothers and sisters in Burkina Faso are now doing even better. Where are all the jobs that Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah created? The NDC with the how do you call it? The diversity implementation program sold all these businesses to themselves and destroyed it. Ghana is blessed with so much that if we have good leadership, nobody should be poor in that country. And it's a fact. Nobody should be poor in Ghana with all the natural mineral resources that God has blessed us with. And God blessed us with all of that because God knows that Ghanaians are talented and Ghanaians can make use of all the natural resources. So why are Ghanaians not making use of all the natural resources? It's not that we've not done it before. The first president of Ghana did it. The first president of Ghana industrialized the country. So what happened? This current crop of politicians that we have in Ghana don't care about the people. My Ghanaian brother, my Ghanaian sister, my friend, my loved one, my auntie, my uncle, please listen to what I'm saying. This MPP government and the NDC government, they don't mean well for Ghanaians. If they meant well for Ghanaians, the 2 years is more than enough for them to turn the lives of Ghanaians around and for them to turn Ghana around. Don't you agree? Dr. BAWUMIA and Mr. Mahama, ask yourself, what is their track record? If you want to see their track record, look at where they come from, the northern region. How do they treat the young girls from the northern region, the Kayayes? Kayaye spelled Kayayye. If you want to know how Kayayes live, just YouTube it or Google it. Life of a Kayaye in Ghana, Kayayye. Then you will see Mr. Mahama has become the president of Ghana before. During his tenure of office, instead of Mr. Mahama helping the Kayayes with some trade, like dressmaking, or giving them some skills, you know what Mr. Mahama did? Mr. Mahama bought more Chiasiamo big pants for the Kayayes so that they will keep on, carrying things on their head. Is this the kind of person Ghanaians want to lead Ghana? No. We've seen Mr. Mahama in power before. The corruption, using our monies to buy cars for young ladies on Legon campuses and other campuses. These are facts. We all see the profligacy, lifestyle that these guys live. These guys call themselves social democrats. Let's look at their lifestyles. Now they wear branded shirts. I'm not saying it's wrong to wear branded shirt. That's not what I'm saying. But before you wear branded shirt, how are your people living? Look at the Volta region. Where is Akosombo Textile? Where is Japan Textiles? Where is Japan Textile? Ask Dr. BAWUMIA, where is the Pualugu Dam that they spent $12 million on? It is non-existent. So where is the money? We should stop the hypocrisy. Break the Stockholm syndrome. Break the Stockholm syndrome. You were not born with the MPP or the NDC tied to your umbilical cord. You should let Ghana be your main agenda, not a party or a human being. Ghana as a country should be your priority, not the party or a human being. Ghana should be the first thing on your mind. Party, if something is going wrong, you should be able to say it. If something is going wrong, you should be able to say it. Not because you belong to NDC or MPP, so there's a lot going wrong, but because you are MPP, you vote MPP. No, I'm very happy. I've broken the jinx of Stockholm syndrome between me and the MPP. And you can do the same. Vote Nana Kwame Bediako of the New Force. Let's even compare policies. What are the policies of the MPP and the NDC? Compare that to the policy of Nana Kwame Bediako. Compare those policies. If the MPP government and the NDC, they claim to develop Ghana, why do they come to America? They travel to Europe and other Asian countries to seek medical attention. Why do they do that? Why do they do that? And recently, shamelessly, the MPP forced, Mr. Kufuor, ex-President Kufuor, to say some things about, the upcoming elections. MPP should learn from the recent American elections. MPP is going to lose. MPP will lose. MPP is going to lose. And I pray they lose big, like the way the American elections went, the way the Democrats lost. MPP is going to lose bigly. If you think you have developed the country, why do you have to go around bribing people? Ghanaians, think about it. Think about it. Free SHS is not free. I have kids in the secondary school. I have kids in SS. It is not free. It is not free. Free SHS is not free. I had to pay huge sums of money before my children went to school. Where is the free SHS? And by the way, if there are jobs, it doesn't matter how much the cost of education is. Parents will work and pay for their for the school fees of their wards. Ghanaians, let's wise up. Let's wise up. If we miss this opportunity to vote for Nana Kwame Bediako, that will be it. Don't let us allow the politicians to fool us. The politicians in Ghana have taken Ghanaians for granted. The NDC and the MPP have taken Ghanaians for granted. Let's break the Stockholm syndrome. Break away from the Stockholm syndrome. Break away from the Stockholm syndrome. Ask yourself, how many politicians, how many musicians, how many prominent people have died during this year? How many? Ask yourself. MP, both MPP, NDC, how many musicians? And why should, if Dr. BAWUMIA cares about the country, why would he say something like, oh, if he does everything now, what will he come and do when he becomes president? You know whether tomorrow will come and meet you or not. That means Dr. BAWUMIA know whether tomorrow will come and meet him or not. Dr. BAWUMIA, the presidential candidate of the NPP, does he know whether tomorrow will come in? And the point is, when you are given a job, or even at our workplaces, when you are not able to execute your job to perfection, or when you're not able to do your duty, you are fired. You will lose your job. You will lose your job. Some situations, you will lose your license. So Dr. BAWUMIA telling us that he was going to arrest the dollar and let the depreciation of the cedi be taken care of, and now the depreciation of the cedi is going through the roof. What do you say to that? On what basis? On what basis do you even support Dr. BAWUMIA? On what basis? This is a man who promised to build toilets for the Zongos. He was not even able to build toilets. He was not even able to build toilets. And you think you can come and salvage the economic situation? Eh? Let's think. Let's use our brains, the brains in our head. The MPP government doesn't care. The NDC doesn't care. Let's vote Nana Kwame Bediako of the New Force. If they cared, they wouldn't be distributing weed, cannabis to the youth of Ghana. Youth of Ghana, think. Do you think the politicians in Ghana they give weed to their children? They bring their children to America to school. Then after their school, they'll come and lord themselves over you again in Ghana. Then you keep on being at the bottom. Is that what you deserve? More than that? Ghanaian youth, this message goes to you. Think the MPP doesn't mean well for you. They don't. Look at all the natural mineral resources God has blessed the country with. Gold, diamond, aluminium, manganese, timber, lithium, oil, salt. We have the ocean, we have fertile land, we have oil palm, we have coconut. What don't we have in Ghana? Lithium is one of the most sought after metals around the world. Lithium, we use lithium in a lot of things. Semiconductors, laptops, phones, car batteries, name them. Name them. These guys don't care. And recently I heard Dr. BAWUMIA say that, oh, dialysis will be free. Why should Ghanaians be getting dialysis in the first place? Why should Ghanaians be suffering from kidney problems in the first place? Ask yourself, why should you be having kidney problems in the first place? Because the waters are polluted with heavy metals. And these guys don't care. And now they are promising you free dialysis. They are just using you to make money. They are churning monies out of you. They import meat, foreign meat that are inoculated with steroids. Steroids. They don't care. They import poultry, beef, pork filled with steroids. All they care about is making their money. They don't care about the people. They don't care about you. You think they care about you? They don't care about you. If they cared about you, instead of importing all this beef, and they will open cattle ranches in Ghana so that we'll eat our own beef. But instead, because they want to make fast money, quick money, they import all this, you know, bad food, a poultry inoculated with steroids and beef and all of that. They import what food do we call this? Indomie. Indomie is not good for you, huh? But they don't care because the politician is making money. He or she doesn't care. Think about it. December 7th is just around the corner. Don't let MPP and NDC fool you, and don't let any politician ask you to go and do any stupid thing, go and fight and all of that. Don't do that. They will not use their wives and their children to do that. Please don't forget. Vote Nana Kwame Bediako of the New Force, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and then hit the notification button. Peace and love to you. This is for you. I love you. Thank you. Bye now.